Hello, hello, and welcome back to the OJ Power Hour. Unfortunately, minus a J, but that's right, you see it on screen. This is an OJ Power Hour special, coming to you live from the co-op tournament. So, let us get right to the in progress. So, tonight, we have, of course, Jay Scheidel and Sunflash Room being the has-been and the wannabe versus the Nuke Kids on the block of Luffy DV and Shoom Bobby, with one game already done with Luffy and Shoom having the win. The has-beens are on the ropes. I'm, of course, as always, your favorite host, Oslodo, but tonight I am joined by a special guest host, Thavian Hawk. Say hello. That's doing good, doing good. Meanwhile, we actually have another co-op team behind me doing the tracking. Team Biscuit is here, that's right. When Fox and Ike here are hanging out doing some tracking. Much appreciated to everyone who decided to show up and put in the work. Yeah, Fabian, now you're not muted anymore. That should have unmuted itself, but hey, things happen. So say hello again, Fabian. Let's try this again.
Well, hello to everyone. Glad to be here. A random occurrence, but hey, why not?
That's the way you gotta look at her. Random occurrences are good.
Blame the ISB.
Yes, unfortunately, we were supposed to have the Kraken O's were supposed to host, but unfortunately, Odoron's ISP is god-awful, so Thavian, thankfully and graciously, stepped in to give me a hand tonight, and I am much appreciated to that, as I was kind of panicking and have to do this all myself.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right in. We see thieves all aboard here. They've got forced parties, at least for Melee and Caster. They got a thief and a red mage.
That they do. We have, yeah, it's going to be interesting. So, Thavian, I don't know if you caught what the other ones took. I have not caught what Shoom has. Luffy went with the rainbow, and both Jay and Sunflash have a fighter and a black mage.
You know, I don't blame them for thinking going with the fighter for a secondary melee, especially with that plus 10 strength, plus 20 MDef. But the thief rainbow really does speak to me right now.
That extra 800 gold is important. For those of you who have not seen any of the co-op tournaments so far, let's take a look and see what our runners are in for. So, most important thing, separate HP scaling on both the enemies and the bosses. Enemy stats, 100 to 200%, and 50 to 200% HP. Boss stats, guaranteed 200%, with an HP between 200 and 350. Encounter rates are kind of low. There are 2 loose items. Oh, and you're going to love this. Entrance and floor shuffle with deep towns. Oh, and Quinaria Town is included, so they're not guaranteed any towns off the start. The bridge to Melmond, that's turned on. What else do we got here? Free bridge, no excal. That's right, no excal.
That makes making the fighter a little less sweet, but the Masa still exists, and it's kind of stuck on Kraken's floor with mid-Topher.
That's right, it's a mid-Toph refight. All 4 fiends is the trapped on the Kraken 2 floor in the dead center. Well, there are marked treasure chests, however, they are never going to contain key items. There are 40 of them, random rare treasures, but they will not have common items, so you won't get softs or pures or tents or houses. No, you'll get something. We should note that only life 1 is turned on in battle. We should note the power word threshold is 600. What else?
That's nice and high. They're probably going to need it.
The white mage gets 1.5 times extra XP. Oh, and we see Luffy. Here we go. We will also see very quickly that they have items in their inventory already. A chain and a copper, as well as a scimitar, a silver hammer, a longsword, and some iron nunchucks, which will be absolutely useless.
Honestly, other than the nunchucks, this kit is perfect for whatever party they took. That chain plus 4 for the red mage, sweet.
That is great. And there's the important thing, saving. Because you don't know where you're going. Okay, we see on rack. Okay. And no shop item.
Rack and Ordeals immediately. Ordeals is random, so...
Yes, the only incentivized locations are random, and there's only Ordeals, Marsh, Sea, and Sky. Could be Mirage. Oh, we see Marsh Bottom.
Luffy and Sunflash are going through Ordeals, and yep, Marsh Bottom at Toph.
So it's a random, so he's got to find it. cash, some cash, some cash. Meanwhile, Sunflash is going through those pillars and having a great time. Jay, dealing with some scum. And so is Shum. Remember, set RNG is turned on. So be aware of that. So what you see on one, you will probably see on the other.
Unrunnable Zombles, definitely not wanting to take that fight.
No. Now, I will say, the encounter table seems to be quite generous. Hey, we see Corneria Castle. Luffy has found
The
Corneria.
incentive item from the king is beans.
It's beans! Shout out to Caleb. The first thing that was done in the cooking show was indeed beans. So as this is co-op, items are shared. Shum will get that ruby ASAP. There it is right there. You can see it on screen. One thing to note, if you've never done co-op before, if you get an item and your partner gets it, you can reset out and you will get the item back.
The marsh dives have been pretty brutal, and ooh, we have a Provoka and Provoka. That's level 2 magic and item from Bicky. Let's see what we got. Oh, interesting shuffle of the party location, or swap locations, always fun.
Yep, and it looks like there's absolutely nothing on the right side except the clinic. Hint givers are also on. I should mention if they want to check and give a talk. Ooh, I see we're in Gaia. No shop item.
Cheapish gear, just no houses found, or shop item as you say.
That level 1 magic. Now, I will say, that level 1 magic, not great, but improved lit, ice, fire, and harm is turned on, so that's not bad. And Cure 4 found, and life.
That's a good find early. If you're going to find any magic that isn't level 1, finding level 2 that's good, go for it. Yep,
and I think Luffy is telling it to Shum right away. Oh, I see we have ice in Northwest Castle.
And guaranteed ice loop, random. Is that incentivized or no?
No, it is not, but we have 3 loose items, and loose items cannot appear in an incentivized dungeon.
So it could be there.
Could be. Jay, meanwhile, has left Marsh and does not have a key item, I believe. That's not good. That means it is probably in Marsh top. First time I've seen that in this tournament so far. Monster in a box!
Is it non-locked, though?
It is not. It is non-locked, that is correct. The Marsh lock is turned off. Now, I see Shum picking up lit. That's a great buy. Alright, let's see what's down in ice. Now, the trap tiles are turned off, so he doesn't have to worry about hitting anything nasty. Adamant! There's our first loose in ice.
Well, if they find a quick port, that's a quick incentive turn-in, but for the moment, haven't seen any such thing except for the king.
Yep. You may also notice that we're getting a little bit of confusion going on here because the dungeons are indeed flipped. Now, if Sunflash wants to reset out of here, he can keep the item now, because Jay has it. Well,
Jay Shidell about to pick up the
ruby.
There we go, ruby.
And Bicky has the ship. Well, is this even randomized? Makes you wonder sometimes, that's for sure.
Vanilla adjacent.
Alright. So, Shum having a fun time with these pirates because we have no AoE whatsoever.
Hey, Hint Giver gives an error.
Oh, he found the funny Hint Giver. It's not as bad as the palm tree in the number 8, get it? I had to look that up to figure out what it was, to be fair. Alright. So with that, go to the inn, get yourself healed. Luffy gonna pick up his life and cure 4.
Sunflash completely ignoring those 2x chests, does not want to bother right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Shum's audio is a bit pitched down. I did notice that when I grabbed it. And that being said, we can always do this.
There's the Bridge of the Fame being used by Luffy. Let's see what is there. Let's see, it's past the Peninsula Power Traps, or tile encounters. It is Volcano 1, and something big on Volcano 1.
Yeah, VLC does weird.
Ocean Bound. Wait, do they have Bahamut's Horde?
No, Bahamut's Horde is not on. Yeah, VLC does weird things when you use this. That's a big XP chest in ice. Yes, indeed, that is something you definitely want.
Windfox, one of our trackers, pointing out that there were Pro Rings Plus for sale in Gaia. That's a nice find for gear.
Absolutely is. Luffy, meanwhile, is on the high seas. hop into.
Shun
Looks like,
picks up the adamant for his side.
and Luffy finds Lich and says, "You can't take him." Ah, but Volcano Armory. And a monster in a box. Oh, nope. I'm gonna avoid that. Thank you very much.
Okay experience once you have levels, but it doesn't have levels.
No, and that's
hey, we have Titans in Marsh. With the ruby in hand, or beans for Luffy at least.
Sunflash has it too, and decides, nope, not gonna bother. Luffy gonna check.
It's a reasonably quick thing to get back to.
It is. Luffy is going to take a. Oh dear, Jerkbirds have sleep and squint. Nope. No, not doing that. So he's gonna check the twisty turvy checks. Nobody likes to do these.
Especially when you don't have any form of exit or warp.
Yep. And all that for some cash. No, thank you. Jay, meanwhile, is having fun with the pirates. Sunflash is
actually choosing to take the Lich.
No. He may have walked the wrong way, because that is not a fight you can win right now. Okay, choosing to ignore the armory. Finds Lefane. That's big. That is big. The superstore is on. This is going to give them their magic. Luffy's found it too.
Everything that you can't get at Onrak and Gaia, and we've already found Onrak and Gaia.
Yep. There's Life 2 and Wall and Harm 3. Unfortunately, no White Mage. That's going to be great for Luffy and Shun, though. But Luffy knows where that treasure chest was with the cash. He's going to go grab it and run right back into Gaia, pick up some magic.
And immediately finding that beyond that armory with all the magic, or all the gold, is Lefane, so has immediately got purchasing power.
Yep. Oh, he knew it was there. He went back for it, but Wall, Harm 3, Life 2, excellent magic. Fade, huge. Heal 2, good utility spell. Invis 2, definitely want that. Jay looks like he's heading to the bridge to Lefane. Zap, don't sleep on Zap. Zap can do some work for you.
Temper at level 4, totally useful weapon or item when you've got multi-melee cast or multiple melee.
Yep. Bane at 3, very good to have if you want to find Tia. With set RNG, if you know how to do it, it'll do it every single time. And Luffy is done.
Don't mind seeing Saber at level 3. That is usable for a ninja post-promotion if you don't have a gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. Luffy, meanwhile, has done. He's out. He's going to go pop these trap chests and see what he can find. Now remember, with the X-Cal not being available to us, as it is gone, your best weapons out there are High Rolling Sun Sword. Odoran, good to see you, buddy. It hasn't been that bad of a start. I'm glad your internet's back. Happy to have you. So far, not too bad. They found Lich. They found Lefane. So they're doing something. Pirates were a pain because we had no AoE for a while. Luffy is looting out. Ooh, there's the tail. There's early promo. As we did find Bahamut. That is also a loose. That's 2 loose down already. That is huge.
Now that is, at this point, I'm fairly certain the Titan's Tunnel turn-in here that Shum is doing is going to get them their progression because they don't have the canal or the floater or the canoe.
And the loot is loose. That's it. That's all 3 loose items found early. That is big. There is no searching. You don't need to open any other chests at this point. And there's a Sun Sword +5. That
Giggity
is...
for the fighter. Red Mage can use it too in case, so it's not usable by the Thief, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's a big weapon. Luffy taking these fights, and Shun finds
Titans,
Waterfall.
Yep, and it is proc gen, so not really sure what it is.
Nope, time to take your little search.
Titans to Bahamut's cave. Oh wow, that's simple enough.
Oh,
and there's the canoe.
This is a jet seed starting to shape up. But remember those bosses and that percentage.
Also remember, if we hadn't said it before, this is a Danny seed.
Danny has rolled pretty much every one of these seeds so far.
Ooh, Luffy pulling out of the armory a pretty substantial power stick.
Yes, yes. Oh, but he finds the jerk birds. Oh, does he get turn order? Does he get... He got 1. He's got 2. He's got 3. There's the squint. There's the sleep. Okay, the white mage is around. He's okay. Those are mean birds. Those are mean.
Now, is the sun sword wieldable by a ninja? Because
Yes.
if so, that's a sweet piece of gear to throw on the post-promotion thief, and with the tail and knowing where Bahamut is,
Yeah, but
that's gonna be a pretty quick churn.
he's got a sun sword and he's going right for Lich. We should mention that the XP boost is not tied to key items; it's tied to orbs. It's 100% extra per orb, and he's trying to zap him. He's gonna do the zap. Do we get him? No. Try again. No. It's going all out with the zap strats now. There it goes! Exile to the 4th dimension.
Wow, 1 and 3. That is actually excellent luck there, and that's a huge chunk of experience gain.
Yep, that's now 100%
Meanwhile,
experience.
Shum is on his way to promote.
Yes. Yeah, the ninja can actually wield every single weapon in the game, except for 1. And Luffy may have reset and forgot to save, or reset too quickly. But he knows the RNG, he knows how to do this, he's safe. The only weapon...
Derp will only take some time. Meanwhile, his teammate making the promo, and Sunflash going after what we know is a power stick.
Yes. We should also note that the item magic is randomized. So you might not see you might see a fast helmet. It's true, the ninja cannot wield the wizard stick. They can wield just about everything in the game but a couple of things. The X-Cal being the big
one.
one.
They can't wield isn't in the game, and that is the X-Cal.
The big one is the X-Cal, yep. That's that temper stick. You want to see a temper stick.
It's temper stick, not power stick. Even better, that can be targeted to anyone instead of whatever's using it.
Mm-hmm. So Luffy on his way.
Much buff, but much more utility.
Yep, Luffy's gonna get his promotion while Jay is now gonna find that temper stick. I'm sure that his partner has told him exactly where it is.
Ooh, we find houses in Onrak and they are cheap, sub 1,000. That's sweet to see.
That's a great deal on houses. Alright, so Luffy and Shun both promoted. Those jerk birds being massive jerks. The good news is improved dark is not turned on, so. But that squint is, and that's bad. Birds are just wasting time. Ooh, scorch though, that's not good. You don't like seeing that. Or fire too. Oh, these are big jerk birds.
Jerkest of birds.
I tell you.
Not fun. And he gets away. That is huge.
He does. He's getting there.
It's only one floor deep, so... Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah, he can go in. We have the clinic here and the inn, so he can actually revive his party, save, and reset out.
He can indeed.
It's also stocked on money. 57,000 gold.
Well, there's
and his
Nuke.
teammate Jay Shidell stacking up.
There's Nuke and Brack. Good to have. Luffy, meanwhile, going back to ordeals now. He's much stronger and much easier to deal with. Those unrunnable zombies not as a threat. Now, Shun gonna check the hint giver. Tail, we already know. Thanks, appreciate it.
Primo intel. Nice.
No order in. I'm sorry, my friend. There has not been a level 1 ordeals cleared. These unrunnable zombies made it next to impossible. I am as sad as you are about it.
With Harm 3 available early, Fade available just as early. It's totally doable now. And ooh, a fast shirt in that top 2-pack.
That's big.
Armory. That Volcano Armory is stacked for equipment.
That is big. That is huge. You love to see a fast shirt. Meanwhile, Luffy Going around in circles. Oh, for +2. Not bad. Cremated on the gargoyles. That's not great. Can they come in packs? And they tend to be nasty. Luffy showing disrespect by slapping with the Black Mage. Shum picking up his magic. Jay fighting a Peed. That has Death Touch. Oh, Danny.
That
What did you do?
The EXP, well, it's not an arachnid, so...
No, but it has
it's a little
legs.
shocking.
But it has more legs than an arachnid, so it scares me even more. Alright, Jay is going to clean out the rest of Volcano. Because the has-beens are still looking for Loose, while Luffy and Shum know they are good on Loose.
If I'm reading this right, Luffy has found a pillar for maze.
It appears that he has. Jay, meanwhile, is heading up to see Lich. Will he do Zap Strats? He's got a fast shirt, I doubt it.
Fast shirt,
Temper
Sun Sword
stick.
+5.
And a temp. Yeah, no, I do not see this ending well for her, for the Fiend of the Earth. And yep, Luffy definitely has a Pillar 4 maze.
Excellent.
Yep, and he's out.
But will it pay off? Ribbon, that's
Yes, it does.
Big time.
Yes, it does. That is a +6 ribbon. You want that every time. Now I got some money. We got a Lich. With Sleep Touch, apparently.
There was no guarantee that this would actually, or deals would pay out, because they've got the canoe. They don't necessarily need progression out of here, and they've already got all the loose items.
That's not a pack I would take if I was Luffy. Waters do that. They hit hard. And Jay, meanwhile, has punched out the Lich. Earth Orb lit on both sides. Away we go.
Incentive bottle, evidently.
We know where Gaia is. Jay, okay, Luffy's...
Just deciding, is it worth taking it? He's got the bottle. He didn't find anything else.
Yep.
Wait, he would lose the ribbon if he dies here. So
he will lose that ribbon, though. That is a fact. If he knows where the RNG is, though, which right now is just beat the crap out of that ninja. Okay, these are not thick waters. These are not thick waters. But there goes the ninja. Oh, glare, that's not what you want to see. This is not looking good. Harm 3 comes out. Does it come in clutch? Yes, it does. Alright.
Wishes it was Fade, but hopefully this Naga, goes down. That's a lot of experience.
22 on
that
his...
white mage with that huge scaling buff and a gold +3. That's probably worth it.
Jay, meanwhile, pops the bottle. Finds the Oxy Ale, and we know where Onrak is, so the progression continues.
That's 2 progression sequences there.
Yep. Meanwhile, Sunflash not doing so well on those water. But does have the Oxy Ale. So he will be able to head into Onrak. Yeah, Temper Stick, and now a Temper Helm, and a Fast Shirt. I'm getting deja vu all over again.
That just means it's going to be that much harder when they get into further.
Cure 3 up at level 7, so that's not going to be Red Wizard learnable. Here we already know where the adamant is. I know, Windfox, why couldn't this be our seed from last night? I know. I feel it. There was some pain. Chaos did say no, Odorin. I will attest to this. Fast at level 8. Oh dear. But you have the
Shum finding a crescent, the Earth 1 floor.
Oh, and there's Tia.
That is our second fiend found, and potentially very good experience to be had.
Indeed. Question in chat, how does co-op work? There is a script that runs in the background. Whenever you get an item, the script logs it, sends it to the server, and sends it to your opponent. If you die...
Your partner.
Yes, partner. Thank you. It's live media. We've done this a million times, and we still make mistakes. So, if you reset, or you die, the equipment is stored on the server and given right back to you. So, any incentive items and orbs are shared. Nothing else. No money, no XP, and no other items. So, that ribbon that Luffy has, Shum will have to go find it if he wants it.
Luffy picking up those pro rings that Windfox spotted earlier in Gaia. That is very good to see, especially when we've seen so many things like the jerk birds just insta-killing you.
Right. Pickles, I don't know. I don't know. I know that I don't want to. I know that I'm glad that they're far away from me in the brackets. Really glad of that. Windfox will also. Windfox and Iker both will attest to that as well.
Looks like Crescent has the rod vanilla-ish from Sarda. So.
Well, that is definitely a French vanilla with a twist. I know Windfox. I know who the winner of ours goes on to face certain death and destruction, but I am willing to take that risk. Now you see Shum resetting out of there. He knew that Luffy had the item and reset. Luffy, meanwhile, is he charging? I think he's charging.
Looks like the hint giver we just saw in Onrak was Matoya has the canal.
Okay, well we haven't found him. Pickles, I'm not going there, but you're probably right. Alright, so Luffy is on the bridge. He's probably headed straight for Tia.
Jay Shidell realizing they have not gone through the Titan's tunnel, gonna finally find that canoe and go, oh, well.
Yep. He's gonna. They're gonna. They've already faced the Nuke Kids once, and they know how incredibly dangerous this team is. So he's gonna see this and think, crap. The Mandalorian. All right, so here we go. We're gonna try to Bane the Tia. So first turn Bane. Nope. Invis 2. That's good. Invis comes out. Oh, goodbye, Red Mage. Oh, you have life. You're fine. Yep, there you go. And here we go, another Bane. No. Oh, mermaids. Shum finds mermaids and finds Crystal. So that will get you your canal when you find Matoya. Yep, there's the waterfall again. We're gonna pick up our canoe. Everybody happy? Well, maybe. Some flashback to Bahamut, gonna get his promotion.
Red Mage goes down again.
Yeah, Bane coming out again. No. Okay, the white took the hit that time, but he stayed up. More Bane. Get some cures going. You're out of Banes. Uh-oh. This Tia. Nope. Luffy says no, not worth the time.
All the zaps, it wasted the good RNG when we saw the zap kill on Lich.
Yep. And I would like to give a shout out to Shun Bobby for helping to keep the co-op tournament refreshed. Bubble Soda Co., not the official sponsor of the co-op 2024. Yes, Pickles.
But an always refreshing drink to have.
It is. Yes, Pickles, they're there. And that's they get to take on the winner of the Kraken O's and Team Biscuit. Yeah, they're there. They're hanging out. They're here. They are indeed here. Meanwhile, Shun popping some more boxes, finds some lobsters. We all like a nice lobster supper.
It's like Sunflash is taking that northern entrance in the river system, going to find what is an ice cave.
We have not seen that yet. Zap, meanwhile, putting in work. What does Shun find? An ice +2 sword, and that is going to be the defense sword, if I'm not mistaken. So that's not a bad find. And Luffy is back into Tia again. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Well, he's gonna have to use a life cast because he really wants that black mage up.
Yeah. And Shun is walking out of ice. Or is in ice walking out, I should say. Here we go.
Ice cave?
Okay, so he's changed his party order. That's Matoya.
That is the canal.
That is huge.
Unfortunately, the crystal is in Volcano, which is where Shum is leaving, so...
Yeah.
It's going to be have to backtrack that, but it's going to be great for Shum, just in progression order.
Yep. Meanwhile, Luffy's still trying the Bane strat. Still not. It's not hitting. He's got 2 more casts left on the Black Wizard. Life comes out. Life up. Bane comes out. Ineffective. Goodbye, Ninja. Bane. Bane. Cure 4. Bane coming out. No. Cure 4 coming out. Bane again. This Tia is just not going. That poison smoke not happening at this rate. I'm sad to say.
Second ribbon found. Jay Scheidel pulls it out of the earth floor.
That's big.
Spider. That's sweet to see.
Well, it's his first ribbon because he did not go to ordeals. So meanwhile, another Bane from Luffy. Hey, he got it. It only took forever, but he has baned Tia and lit the second orb. That's 200% XP boost. And
that there is progression, and his teammate is about to get them their canal, so that's the whole of the main continent taken care of.
Yeah, and it would not. Luffy's going to go in, pick up some houses, pick up his party. Our trucker Iker keeping me honest. He did go to ordeals, he grabbed the ribbons, he died on his way out. Okay, that's totally fair. Yeah, away with the canal, so that is freedom for Luffy and Shum. The world is now their oyster. And away we go. So much to check, and we still haven't seen the key yet. And we have not seen. We haven't seen a lot.
Luffy going to the outer dock of the Elflund location. Does he need to pick up an item?
No, I think he's going for magic.
Pick up magic.
Sunflash has the crystal now too. Jay, meanwhile, is in Sharknado floor. We should point out, for those who have never seen a co-op tournament before, the 2 players can talk to each other, but they can share notes, but they cannot share screens. So there is some legendary conversations that have happened between co-op teams as to direct you to the proper spot. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna. I can't say some of the words that were said in that chat on this stream, as we are a PG channel. But if you see Gregory around, ask him about it.
Well, as Luffy stacks up the magic, Jay Scheidel on the seafloor, Sharknado, Sunflash Room, carbonating bubbles.
Carbonating bubbles, thank you, Sunflash, once again. Look forward to our new flavor. Remember, we always come in with Kerry Cream Soda, coming soon. Yes, Pickles, good old Greg and Dang. They are actually in this tournament, I should say. They are back. If anyone...
What about the new flavor with the Holy Zing?
Well, to be fair, the best one so far has been the delightful bubbles with a big punch. And yes, we do see our shop item has been purchased. Herb at the Caravan Shop, so no more need to check shops. And that's a dead end in Onrak. That's already a dead end, so nobody wants to see.
Well, Onrak is often a dead end either way.
Too true. Too true. Oh, there's Titans the other side. If you're gonna just say nope, don't care. Probably heading to ordeals. Yes, sir. And Jay is gonna go down from Sharknado, hopefully. Ah, finds Melmond. No slab, unfortunately, but you can talk to the hint giver.
Does have a hint giver.
Ah, the Elf Prince has cube. We haven't found the Elf Prince. We have the herb. Sarda for Jay.
Well, will the Sky Maze for Shimbabi in Waterfall turn out to be the Elf Prince? Because everything's deep.
Yep. Oh, we're back in Volcano again.
One thing to note, we have not seen a whole lot of these connector floors or either of the splits, so we're going to start seeing some pretty deep dives.
Yep, something else should be noted. The chime is shuffled, so Luffy might get in. Yes, he gets in. There's the Marsh split.
Speak of it and shall be.
Indeed. Here we are. I won't spoil anything for anybody, but anyone who wants to go and check the highlights in the Discord, to see what Greg ended up doing last night in his match, I highly recommend it's worth a watch. So Luffy checking some chests. We know there's no key items anymore. We found them all. But there's an X chest there, and it could be something good. Could be the best sword in the game, you don't know.
Well, it could be the Vorpal. I mean, usually they just end up falling blade down into the sand for some reason. You just find a bunch of rusty Vorpals sticking into potentially some skeletons of dinosaurs.
Everyone's a critic of the Vorpal until they need it.
I'm a Vorpal stan, but I also think it makes for a very good lawn dart.
Some people have said this. That's just a wear sword +4. Nobody cares about that. Lit sword for Shum, a coral sword. The coral sword's not bad. That could come in handy. We haven't seen any of the katanas yet either. But a coral +5 against a kraken. Odoran, come on, man. Come on, this is me.
It's got substantially higher crit. It may not be as powerful, but it's still a pretty nice sword to swing. Just opting out.
You know that I've taken that Vorpal sword into Chaos, and it has saved our runs. And got a canal for Sunflash. That means Jay is out. And he's waiting until Jay confirms he has it. No, he's not gonna? So I just reset out. Unless he got something... No, just reset out. Alright. Jay waiting for the canal to show up. Wait for the canal to show up. There it is. It's magic!
And we have not seen what's on this continent yet. Neither of the other runners on the other team decided to go south.
They did. Windfox pointing out, yes, there will be a post-race pulp interview for these runners. I mean, we've had every single one of these runners, except for Sunflash Rune, on the show already, and one of them's a host.
TFC into a Cardia chest for Melman. Nothing to care about there, as Jay goes to see what's at Titans East.
Shum, meanwhile, is into the small ice. Down we go. Into an earth floor. That is... I think that is Lich's closet/bedroom.
That floor is actually Earth 2. We already had Earth Armory.
They're flipped.
And Jay Scheidel finding Elfland at Titans East. And the slab, that was our item located in Marsh Top.
And it is in Marsh Top. That's the first time I've seen it so far in Marsh Top. That's tricky. Everyone usually... The law of averages says it'll end up in bottom. So that was the end of Mirage for Luffy. That's a good find. We have not seen the old floater yet, though. Or a hint to tell us where it might be. But we are running out of locations.
At this point, the next location to check for Jay, which is going to be Earth, that and whatever's beyond Shumbabi's current location in Earth 2.
Shumbabi popping a few more chests. Luffy looks like he's going into ordeals as well.
Opal +6. Jay Scheidel getting a look at that because his inventory was stuck. He is taking this fight. 4 Frosties at this point is totally winnable.
And that is the sword. The sword. And that's the translated slab on Luffy's side, so that means Shum now has his translated slab.
I didn't think you could wield an Opal +6, but I'll take it.
Hey, you'd be surprised what you can do with the randomizer.
That would be hilarious. Just randomly invert weapons and armor.
Don't give ideas out there. Every randomizer idea has started with someone saying something like what we just did.
Look, I will always advocate for the idea that we should shuffle the location of the caravan into a random location in one of the cities and exchange that location with what's at the caravan. And there's the floater coming from the Lefanians.
That's big. That is huge. You love to see that. Pick up some magic while you're here. Get lit 3, get fire 3. Why not? You find metal slimes. They're great. You gotta exit Luffy. There you go. Just get out of there. Sunflash has found Melmond as well, but does not have the slab to translate this time. Jay, meanwhile, has found Mirage. Have we seen
that deep dive past the Agama floor?
And at 3540, Luffy is up in the air. So he's going right to Sarda. And check the other side of Titans.
That and Cardia Isles, except for Bahamut's, is pretty much what we've got left.
And Gaia.
Oh, and Gaia.
Oh, he's checking Titans first. Nope, he's going to land on Titans first.
He's asserting his dominance on the entrances.
Ale Flight School. Shout out to Ale. Alright.
Suddenly finding all these volcano floors.
Oh, that's cracking. That is cracking. For sure.
Did they buy Brack?
You know, probably.
If they did, and Luffy pulls it off, that'll be 3 fiends that he's insta-gibbed.
Yep, and that would be 3 fiends with a 300% XP boost. Sunflash.
I totally get him taking this fight.
In the marsh. And Jay taking that risk on those ghosts, but gets them down with the zap. Zap once again putting in work. To get a Vorpal +4. There you go. You're taking that, you're running with it. That's a sword. Beautiful.
Yeah, problem him here. Jay has not promoted. He is the last one who has not promoted.
Indeed.
So nice to see, but gonna have to sit in inventory for a little while.
And I don't know if you will see Shum or Luffy grab that. I don't know. Luffy right now is focused on one thing and one thing only. Getting rid of a Kraken. But, to be fair, we are missing the key. It has not been located yet. And no hint giver has told us where it is.
Indeed. And the fact that they got the loot and have all the loose items at this point is huge, but that key is progression locked. And we haven't even seen Toph yet, so we haven't talked to the princess.
They do not have Brack, but they have Bane, so we know more Bane strats. Bane coming out. Nope. Saber coming out to get that ninja some extra go. Ink, no one cares, it's a free turn. Bane coming out again. No. Shum on the high seas. Meanwhile, Jay fighting a blue D with slow. That's always fun. Gonna Bane some more. No. Krakus has Blaze. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Bane again. Oh, Poison Smoke! Terminated! Luffy has done it again! And he was so...
Cast kills across the board so far. Will we see the Fire Fiend get taken out the same way?
And he was so excited his entire stream got kind of janky for a moment.
That was an extremely powerful fist bump.
That was. He hit that thing. But that's great. That is now 300% XP boost and 1 orb to go.
Vampires have quad X. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's great considering it's a 600 threshold. Nope, but
Fire 3 and Fade and like, that can do good damage to them.
Dawson, I agree. I did not think seeing Poison Smoke or broken into pieces or sent to the 4th dimension would make me so happy.
Key. Shun getting it for the adamant turn in. Don't
Big.
have the TNT, but you've got the key now.
Does not matter. He's got what he needs. That is...
Gonna check the tests anyways, just in case
Sure.
there's something interesting.
Oh, that's
there. Finds a
Zap Stick. That's not bad. So, that means that it's just down to Carrie, and I believe Luffy knows where Carrie is. This is lightning quick. This is 40 minutes in, and it's just hammered down. Find Carrie. There's Toph. That's important too.
Second to last item or location found. The hilarious thing is, if they don't get the chime from this, it's going to be from the princess, or it's going to be from a turn-in, and the chime lock is going to be
wherever Carrie lives.
Carrie is. That'd be hilarious.
It is totally possible. Because we have not seen where the chime lock has landed.
Yep, and Luffy immediately going to talk to the princess, because if he finds something that he can't do, might as well do it now.
Well, and again, we don't have the cube either, so if we find cube locked, we're also in that situation. But the Quinaria Armory is incentivized, so... Nope, Saber Bonk, good to have, good to have.
Temper Stick and Saber Bonk. And yep, he remembers the key, he remembers to get that item.
Yep, C-Split in the mini Bahamut's in Cardia Small, which don't really need right now. Crown, okay, well, that's a thing.
Still haven't found Northwest Castle, so
we have not. And we have also not found... So Northwest Castle could potentially be either the chime or the cube. No, Shun, you can't pop that just yet, my friend. Meanwhile, Sunflash is going to translate the slab, which gets them one step closer to their floater. And it looks like Shum is going to have to do the old C-split. Everyone's favorite thing in the world.
Jay Seidel in a pretty good place to go and do that Lefanian check for his teammate.
He is indeed.
No, he's going to Melman. Oh,
he's going to promote. He's going to promote. Because he has a Vorpal. Shum, meanwhile, says, I'm just going to walk through the sky floor. And finds Elfland Castle. He's got the herb. Let's see what our old friend
the cube.
That's big. That opens Q block, wherever that might be.
Probably behind C-split on one side.
Probably. Oh, he's going to check the armory. Okay. I don't hate this. Jay going to get his promotion. Sunflash finds that on rank is a dead end. And is probably not happy about that at all.
And Jay Shadow is going to be our first wielder of the Vorpal.
Ice Bonk +3. That's... But yes, Jay Scheidel with the greatest weapon in the game. Opal +6 for Luffy, though. Whoo! You give that to that ninja right away. Yes, yes, that ninja is now 8 tank.
Opal +6 plus ribbon equals survivability.
Absolutely. Gus Gamer in chat. Yeah, entrance and floor shuffle is, especially if it's deep like it is here, it can be a bit of a nightmare to keep track of. Most runners have an Excel spreadsheet or a lot of paper. It's,
Thankfully, there are some assets for the community. We have trackers that have been made and posted in the wiki.
We absolutely do.
Get good use out of those.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Fabian putting all the info into chat. Alright, so this is Mirage.
Jay Shadell stacking up on his magic for promotion.
Yep, and the floater is done. Okay, Luffy is in this. Here's the big thing. Luffy's in here. We know what's here. This is where the Vorpal sleeps. Doesn't see the Quadex on the vampires. I'm pretty sure he's happy about that. But speaking of someone who's run these co-op flags, and one of the people who actually helped to do the work to design them a little bit, yeah, it's really, really important to get your levels, because if Chaos rolls at 300% HP, it's gonna be a while. Meanwhile, Shum's checking the Gambit. Or the Folly, depends on who you ask. And there's the Vorpal +4 for Luffy. Does he equip it? You better believe he does.
The Crittist of Styx has been acquired as Sunflash Rune continues down and finds a horizontally flipped Volcano 3.
That is the worst floor to find flipped, in my opinion. The absolute worst. So, Jay probably gonna go get himself an airship. Or not. Come on, Jay. We're all rooting for you here as one half of the OJ Power Hour team.
I don't know where he's going. Oh wait, he's
going to get his.
Never mind.
Yep, he's got the floater. He's heading for the airship. Shum checking the 6-pack. Dragon +2. Katana +5. Okay.
A little better than the Vorpal.
But they both have red wizards with Saber. And
Very true.
Sunflash has found Northwest Castle, but has no crown.
And is quite a bit away from where he got that. But now is in reasonably close proximity to go and get his floater and get into the sky as his teammate pops the floater and goes at just about 45 minutes, which
not bad.
Still quite fast.
Yeah, that's not bad. You really can't complain about that at all. Dawson pointing out the trick is to usually look for the last floor. Absolutely, unless there's loose. Hey, it's Corneria Town. That was buried deep in there, wasn't it? Just save at the end, Luke. You need nothing. You're good. Jay, meanwhile, into on rack. Going to use the Oxyale. Finds Tia. He has the Dragon Sword. Okay, he has a chance with that Dragon Sword. Luffy, what are you doing? But with the Opal, that's okay. It's a good fight, though. Let's get some good experience.
Both Shun Bobby finding that dwarves with that guy, honestly, the most logical alternative place to be, up on a mountain, isolated dwarves. But that is going to be their key. That is huge.
Yep, that gives them their go mode. And with Jay in with Tia, if he pulls it off, they're not in the worst shape. Yep, Shun back in the C-split. Everyone's most favorite place to be.
Left side didn't have anything of note, and
Crescent.
right side has the crescent, so he's got Circle of Sages, some old men to talk to.
Unfortunately, they are not confused. Checking magic, although he... Quad X nuke, awesome. And that's the key for Sunflash. That's big. They now have their go mode items. Taking some time to write that down.
Winds have Stone Touch.
Yeah, I did notice that when...
airs.
Yeah, winds, airs, same thing. So Shun is either going to pick up himself up a Chime. There's the... Okay, Luffy has now seen the Quad X Vampires. With Invis 2, I might add. And the Wiz Vampires. How nice. Okay, he's dropping stuff, which means... The ribbon. It's the incentivized ribbon. Yes, we know where the floater is, thank you.
Okie dokie, that is one ribbon in Ordeal's top right, one ribbon on Earth floor left side,
And then, yep. So
or
all...
top side, and then the other one is Ordeal, or is Crescent.
All three have been found, and the herb bought by Sunflash Rune gets that into their inventory. Jay, meanwhile, still walking on the Bridge Destiny. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Luffy finding a
Q block.
quad stick, or quick stick, and Q block with no Q for Sunflash, unfortunately.
Keep that in mind, because that might be our carry fight. Because Luffy remembers where it is, and is heading in. Alright, let's
Honestly, this should be it, because I do believe this was our last location to check.
No, it goes a little deeper, because we didn't do Rod Lock. Oh, my. The randomizer... Rando does rando things, let's be fair. And unrunnable pack of garbage. Unless they have something bad, this is just a time waster for poor Luffy.
Sunflash poking an eye out.
Jay has made it to Tia, while Shun has found Carrie. But Sunflash will also find Carrie. So this is it. This is the moment for Shun. Unfortunately, you won't get to see Luffy go 4 for 4 for doing weird things to fiends.
It would be hilarious, but we have to have some sort of variety.
That is very true. Swinging that katana. 6 hits for 614 with... Oh! But bye-bye Red Mage. Carrie, in this flag set, does not like anything. She hits hard.
These fiend scalings, yeah, that opal bracelet,
That
they're
opal,
doing a
yeah.
great job.
That opal bracelet is saving that ninja for sure. Thunder from Carrie, but that ribbon protects. So the question is then, what is... Oh, it terminated. That is it. Like the Orb Shun, and you are in go mode.
Sub 50 go mode. Just
Yeah.
jetty as it could possibly be for
To be fair,
Shun and Luffy.
a number of people, and I will attest to this, have been in this situation and found that those fiends are gatekeepers.
Again, Danny C.
True.
Jetty as all can be, but we still haven't seen a face to be run into a wall yet.
And Luffy finds a Cardia at the end. I should mention, to anyone who's never seen this before, be aware that it is the second player to finish Chaos is your time. Both players must defeat Chaos for it to be considered a win.
Shun going back into Ordeals, knows where it is, wants that ribbon. Meanwhile, Jay Scheidel finishing up the Tia fight for his team, so that's 2 orbs lit.
Win Fox, be very careful. He will be joining us after this, and he doesn't want... There's the TNT. There was the loose TNT in Sky. Yes,
Oh, wow,
Windfox.
I thought we had got all of our loose, but hey.
No, it's not loose. It's incentivized. It's random incentivized.
Oh.
So that's not really that. Okay, so again, if he can take out Carrie, that would be 3 orbs lit because the air orb is already done.
Jay
No.
Shadell also in Ordeal is going to get that ribbon.
Yeah, that's exactly what Shum is. Exactly what he's looking for is that ribbon. He wants it because he knows he's going to need it. Great communication between Shum and Luffy, you gotta say. They've been, believe they've said they've been doing this for 4 years. Okay, Luffy, look where he's going. He knows exactly where that katana is, and that's what he's going for. Yep, grabbing it right away. And 3 worms is also a fantastic XP chest at 400% extra XP. Meanwhile, Sunflash is pulling Carrie. I wish him the absolute best of luck, because this thing is nasty.
Almost exactly the same time, Jay Shadell and Shum picking up the ribbon, having to make room in their inventory.
Yep, so that's...
Dragon Armor +2, that's pretty sick for...
nobody in that team.
Jay Shadell and Sunflash, they go and get it.
Yep.
Highly doubt they will, though. It is a little out of the way at this point.
It is indeed. Cure 4 coming out to get that fighter back to max, which is good because Carrie just smacked it again. Lit doing 42
Jay
damage.
Shadell just
Excellent job.
clearing out ordeals. Doesn't need it, but does.
Okay, another swing from that Sun Sword. That Sun Sword's doing a lot of good damage, but that Thunder... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There goes your... Is it time for heal pots? Not yet. Oh, turn order comes to turn order. Does he get it? No, he does not. He is booted.
The unclutch.
But it is set RNG, so if he remembers what happens, he can move him. He can move things around. Shun, meanwhile, picking up his Saber Bonk. There you go. I have that some kind of mystique, some build-up for that. All right, so Sunflash gonna go check what that TNT turns into. I'm assuming. Ooh, that's a ruse stick. That could be big. That could be big because Luffy and Shun don't have it.
There's the crown picked up for Jay. Or by Jay.
By Jay.
Sunflash, right?
Well, right now, all I gotta do is kill Kraken and Carrie, and they're in go mode as well. Level-wise, I haven't been able to check really what they're at, but then again, I haven't seen what Shum and Luffy are either. But they're still going. They're not diving just yet. They're looking for items. They're grabbing equipment.
They have the combined intel for some pretty solid kit, including those pro rings.
But the one thing they don't have is that ruse stick.
You can stack Invis 2 cast. It was at level 4.
Sure.
But
that's assuming that
ruse was not found, so and that would require to be cast on the caster.
Thank you, Winfox. Shum is 28 plus for his party. That's okay. So he's about the level. Luffy looks like 29. Thank you, thank you. Once again, a huge shout out to our trackers keeping us honest. As special guests of the OJ Power Hour, you will not receive a t-shirt. We don't have any. We should get some, though.
I believe the merch comes after you hit a certain threshold.
True. I think this is episode 14, so we're doing pretty good. There's the ribbon for Sunflash out of Earth. So they're collecting some gear. Shum, on the other hand, 22 for Jay Shidell. Okay, that's... But he's at Kraken, and we do know that this Kraken can be baned after a bit. But he's going to go with Fast, he's going to go with Temper.
This is interesting. Shum is back on Sky 2, is about to go searching and gonna find that TNT, so they might still get the ruse stick.
They might be looking for that. Okay, that's the crown. That's gonna be your chime, which is... We never found where Chime Locked was.
We must have forgotten one of the entrances at this point.
Someone didn't go somewhere, and I don't know which or where. It must have been it must have been a Cardia. There's the Brack coming out. No. But we do know it does work after a while. We know Bane works, I should say. We never saw Brack. There's the Brack again. Broken into pieces, Jay Scheidel. There is one more orb for them to lit, and they know where Carrie is. This just got real interesting real quick.
One quick fly run. Jay-Sho gonna check Sarda Cave. And
Nope.
That was it. Sarda's Cave was it.
That was it. Yep. That's where he gets bonked off of. There it was. That's why Luffy stopped and then got back in the air. I was wondering what he was doing.
Yeah.
But right now, it comes down to getting to Carrie before Luffy and Shum. Oh, Luffy's got the ruse. He's pedaling down. This is... Ooh. Now, the only thing is level-wise, Luffy and Shum have the advantage there. A grind and Toph is possible. Shum has his ruse stick as well, so they're both ready to rock and rumble. Luffy touching down. Going in. Here we go. At 57 minutes, he pops the black orb and leaves.
Considerations. Where, what, items, equip?
Yep.
Maybe
He's looking for items. Yep.
If you hadn't got 'em, or-
Nope. He's looking for heal pots. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go in there without them. And Jay is pulling Carrie now. Temper got the fast.
Picking up that fast shirt.
Yep. And what's he swinging? Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that hit! Look at those hits! That's how you do it with that Vorpal. Big fan. Big fan. Always have been a big fan.
Fast coming out a little late, unfortunately, turn order wise, but stacking up on that night, Vorpal
Woo!
dead. 8 hits for 14k.
Luffy, meanwhile, is in. Shum right after him at 57.50. Here we go. It's a short Toph, so we will see what the Fiends have in store for us. And Jay has lit his last orb. They are good to go too. Is Jay gonna go pick up?
See the Masa Search, or will the Vorpal and the Katana be more than enough for Luffy and Shum? I assume it will be more than enough.
I think so. So here we go with Lich. 18 for Sunflash? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it on these flags. I'm sorry. Luck, maybe. Again, see.
Really wanting to go with the insta kills on these Fiends.
Yeah, the randomizer has given some life to some of the more useless items. Yeah, the power stick was an absolute trash item. It only sold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only thing it was good for. Jay, meanwhile, trying to remember where Topher is.
He's an island off, unfortunately.
He is indeed. Meanwhile, Luffy and Shum both doing their best to kick some Lich. Still going. Okay, Lich 1 down on Luffy's side, Lich 2 down on Shum's side. They are synced. And Jay getting his other ribbon. Very good to have. You want that for sure. Cremate on those.
That explains the different island.
Yep, it does. That makes perfect sense now. Okay, so Carry 2. What is Carry 2 going to do? Because Carry 2 is either going to be a roadblock or nothing.
I like the use of lock.
Yeah, these Fiends have been known to be quite dodgy. Ooh, and quite punchy.
That ruse stick probably coming in quite handy, as is the Invis 2 cast. I mean, Invis 2 landing at level 4 white, and 2 casters that can use it.
Yep. Cure up. Okay, swing, swing. Cure 4 coming out to get that. Ooh, there goes that white mage. Saber Bonk, Nuke coming out on the top side. Now bear in mind, the parties are the exact same, so the RNG will be the same. Zap coming out. No, that's not. Luffy, come on. You can't cheese every Fiend. Much as I
can dream, and so can he.
Hey, again, see the highlight, see the clip posted and highlight. Carry down for Luffy. See the clip posted and highlight if you want to see what luck looks like.
That Katana doing plenty of work, and Shum just right behind him.
Yep. Now, the monster chest is right there. It's that trap chest you just saw for a split second. I highly doubt that anyone is going to grab it. No, just changing the Saber Bonk around.
Just get an item order for minimum menuing.
Yep.
Menuing takes time.
Sure does. It is a skill that randomizer runners have, is the ability to menu as quick as... Oh, I'm one of the wiser jerks. Total jerks. Luffy said...
A few inches of water will sweep you off your feet.
Yeah, I've lost entire runs to a group of waters that I couldn't run from, so yeah, I know the feeling. Alright, so... No, we're still fighting garbage on the way there. So 33, 34, 20. That Black Mage is only 25. Jay, meanwhile, has found Garland. Yay! Garland's dead. Kraken, too. Oh, Shun going for the Masa. Jay?
Some divergence on the teams.
Jay, what you doing, buddy?
Masa +1.
Yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't have the Vorpal.
Parasardas, though. It's not bad.
Jay Seidel getting the key, realizing he had not picked that up, or... No, his teammate already got it. He's checking the...
Oh, is he getting the Roo Stick while he's here?
I guess so.
Yeah, because he doesn't have it yet. He needs that Roo Stick. That makes sense. Meanwhile, the Kraken fight seems to be going okay for Luffy so far. Nothing major. Ooh, 4 hits for 1042. Yeah, he's in very good position. This Kraken is not long for the world. So far, nothing major. Luck coming out. And remember, set RNG is on, so both parties, if they're oriented the same way, will see the same thing. 7 hits for 2,400. Goodbye, Kraken 2.
Somehow the White Mage survived the punch from Kraken, which is this crazy.
Strangest thing, right? Strangest thing. It's a miracle day. It's miracles. Oh, rock goals are unrunnable. Bracken the Kraken from Shum.
Juicy EP or Juicy XP.
Kraken says, "I don't want your Brack. You can go away." You gonna do it again? No, it's gonna temper. It's just cheeky Brack. I have to.
Kraken trying to light Shum's party on fire.
Well,
getting any substantial damage in.
I'll be poking him about that later, because he poked at me for the Xfer that I landed on Chaos.
And Luffy pulling Tia 2.
Let's see what we got.
Roo Stick immediately being put to use, as is Inviscast and Fast.
Yep. Sunflash picking up magic. Jay back to Topher. Fast is out. Lock is out. Kraken is down for Shum. Roo Stick is out. Tiamat starts with nuclear! That's fun. That information will absolutely be relayed to Shum Bobby, being like, yep, that's bad. Jay, meanwhile, is an hour 3:30 in. But we know Lich has nothing. Oh, we didn't see anything. Heal 3 coming out to
keep the party stacked. Lock 2 coming out to try and keep Tia from
free turn
moving.
So here we go again. We'll see the same thing on the below side on Shum. Ruse comes out, then the nuclear. It won't kill anybody because the RNG doesn't change. Oh, it did kill his Black Mage because of the low level. That will change things.
That's one less nuke, one less fast caster, what have you. That Black Mage is not doing anything.
One less spot for Tia to target.
Going out.
That's the thing. The RNG will change if he can't hit what he wants. She can't hit what she wants to hit. But Ink comes out. We know it's garbage. It's not going to do anything. Invis 2 for Luffy. Jay Scheidel on to Lich. Hitting. Lit 2 coming out. Nobody cares, Lich. You're not helpful. There goes that Vorpal. 4 hits. Bye-bye, Lich.
First Fiend in Topher down for Jay Scheidel. Moving on to Carrier's floor. Meanwhile, his teammate getting ready with that last bit of magic purchasing out of Lefang.
And there it is. 12 hits for 25 kicks. Tia out. 45 on that White Mage. Big levels. Meanwhile, Shum is going to bring back up his Black Mage with a life cast as Jay Scheidel pulls carry. Hello, Final Fantasy Randomizer 2 and your raid. You are watching the very tail end of this exciting and close race. Luffy is going to be first to Chaos as Shum brings back up that Black Mage, who will probably die very quickly thereafter. And here we go. We're going to Ruse. We're going to Temper. We're going to Invis 2. And we're going to Fast. Ruse comes out. Lit 2. Nobody cares, Chaos. You're not really intimidating anybody at this point. Bane coming out for Shum on Tia. See if he can get a cheeky Bane, trying to emulate Luffy, who did cheeky 3 of the Fiends. Here we go again. We're gonna get our tempers. We're gonna get our Ro16 back out. Invis 2 coming out. That will be a almost full evade. That's full evade cap on that ninja. Lock coming out to lock down that fighter. And sabering up. We're gonna lock.
All the buffs, all the fast,
Yep.
all the evade on that ninja with the katana +2.
Jay,
Let's see what the swing gives.
Jay, meanwhile, is through Tia, and Sunflash is diving. Saber coming out. Now, remember, they will not have that Saber Bomb, because that was the... Sarah had it, and they just both killed Garland. Bane on Chaos. Luffy, come on. Let's not be cheeky about this completely.
We approve.
We do
but
approve.
You're in a race.
But you are... Oh, that's a big swing. Oh, stop landing on both of the Temper Casters, but it doesn't matter. This Chaos, unless he's got Cure 4. Oh, he does! Oh, Commentator's Curse. There it is. He's got Cure 4. AL, if you're referring to that thing that I've been referring to all night, again, go check it out in the highlights. It's awesome. Okay, so now we're in a situation where you gotta keep pouring on that damage on Chaos as quickly as you can. Keep tempering. Get that ninja swinging. 9 hits for 10, 15. Quad X does nothing. Here we go again. We're going to fade. We're going to nuke. We're going all damage all the time. Swing. 6 hits for 843. Nuke coming out. 390. That's almost a full nuke roll. Dollar Store nuke comes out and does 120. That's about right. Lock coming out to make it easier to hit. I don't think this Chaos is long through. Meanwhile, down on Chumbawi's side, he's also pulling Chaos. Kraken 2 on Jay Shidell's. Lich 2. We are all in Topher. Nuke coming up for 120. Nuke from Chaos! Oh no, there goes the White Mage. But the swing says goodbye, Chaos. 8 hits. Get your GGs out in chat for Luffy DV. But we're not done yet. Give a single G. Wait for Shum. Here comes the Saber. Meanwhile, Kraken 2 doing nasty things to Jay Shidell's party. Temper coming out for him. Nuke coming out for Sunflash. Temper coming out for Shum. Temper again. And Lich 2 down for Sunflash. Stop coming out. It will stop both of the casters, but one... Okay, no popping up. Invis 2 coming out. Kraken, meanwhile, smashes that Black Mage into the earth. 4 hits for 12. 72. Temper coming out. Out of Temper. Move to Bane. No, don't do that. Invis 2. Temper. Block coming out again. Easy to hit. Temper coming out. Paralyzed. Yeah, we know that. Swing. 9 hits for 1542. This Chaos is thick. Block coming out again.
Big ouch for Jay Shidell. He lost everyone except for the Knight, but
But
with
he
that
made it-
Knight having life and life 2, he is able to bring his party back out, and now he's going towards Tia 2.
Yep. Meanwhile, Chaos still standing. Will we see the Cure 4? There's the nuke. Oh, it takes out all the party, but does he get the swing in time? He does! 1741. Now get your GGs out in chat, because that is it. Shum Bobby and Luffy DV, the nuke kids on the block, are moving on to the next round. What a race. That is an official time from the Final Fantasy Randomizer race bot of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 53 seconds. But don't you worry, we're not done yet. We're going to keep on keeping on with our good buddy and yours, Jay Shidell, with Tia, and Carry 2 on Sunflash Room. Alright, so, here comes the Fast Shirt. Here comes the Temper Stick. Here comes the Roost Stick. Here comes a Swing. Okay, that's not bad. There's the Nuclear. We knew that was coming. Everyone survives. That's important. Meanwhile, Carrie has bodied down 2 of Sunflash's characters. That's over.
Noticing that Sunflash has the Ro16 on the Knight, not the Ninja.
There's a reason. Look what that Knight's swinging. That's the Vorpal. Let's see what that...
A plus 10 strength, plus
Yep.
the fast casting,
Oh.
and the crit stick capabilities.
I will say one thing. Jay is pumping that Vorpal. I am gonna love to talk to him when we get done with this. He's gonna enjoy dealing with me. Lit 2 coming out does absolutely nothing, but thank you, Tia, for the effort. We appreciate that Temper coming out. Watch this swing. Oh, come on. You gotta fast him. Did you forget about Fast, Jay? Do you have any fast casts left? 1 damage. That's great, Ninja. Way to contribute. Fire 3 will probably take out... Yep, takes out the black. Vorpal again. 7 hits. There's a big hit. Alright, he's got his red back to full health. Swinging that Vorpal again. I think that is it. Yep, 1637. Goodbye. Tia.
Sunflasher looked like it was going for the Masa. Decided no, he's just gonna take that right side route that's added in by the mid Topher, and about to take Kraken 2 as his teammate makes his way onto the Kraken or onto Chaos's floor.
Yep. Here we go.
How deep will he have to go?
Well, that Cure 4 is there, and he doesn't know about it yet. But if he can pump that Vorpal, I see this ending very well for Jay. Saber no. Lock coming out. Gonna ruse. There's the fast shirt. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And another temper. Lock coming out. Meanwhile, the Kraken is still there, being annoying. Lit 2 comes out. Fire 3 over Kraken. Nuke coming out. Meanwhile, Jay is locking up, tempering, rusing. Now, I didn't see Chaos really swing a lot. Did you, Fabian?
No, he was mostly hitting with large casts of large spells.
Yep.
So this is probably going to work out based on Jay Sheidel's party being able to stack the evasion and all the buffs faster than Luffy or Shumbabi were.
There is a few swings. I can also point out he does swing a teeny bit. Not a lot, though. So get those tempers going. Pump up that Vorpal because that Vorpal is the best. And Jay Sheidel gonna prove it to everyone. So swing at that Vorpal. 5 hits for 758. Keep pumping. Keep going, man. You got this. Gotta cheer him on. There you go. 5 hits for 1093. That's what you want to see. Meanwhile, punching his ticket through Kraken, and still with life 2 casts, is Sunflash. Keep going, Jay.
One thing to consider with Jay Sheidel not having everything stacked up with evasion, he does have a 600 plus hit point knight. So those punches that can come out and deal with that fighter or that knight are less likely to get the kill on said knight.
Correct.
There's Cure 4 after all the buffs, more swings, 5 hits, 850. This is not going to be a long-lived Chaos.
No,
it will not cycle through Cure 4.
No, he's not going to see that. We're not going to see that again. We're just going to pump out some damage right now. Gonna lock. Gonna fire 3. Okay. Tempering up.
Hoping for the cheeky quad X. I don't think it would ever work, but it would be hilarious.
Not after a Cure 4. Meanwhile, Sunflash pulling Tia. There's the quad X from Chaos. Doesn't work. Gonna nuke. Okay, swing with 5 hits for 160. Heal 2 coming out. That's good because we know there is a nuke in the pool. Ooh, goodbye, Tempercaster. So we swing. 3 hits for... Okay, 3 hits for 732 is not bad, but we need more. Keep pumping that temper. There's the nuke. Oh, and the red mage just barely survives. 5 hits for 876. Yeah, keep swinging. Keep swinging. I know you want to hold up a sword. Don't do it, man. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, that red mage survives with 3 HP. Swing again. There you go. 2,500 damage. Jay Sheidel is get a G out in chat for Jay Sheidel, our co-host, my good friend. He made it through with the best sword in the game. Let's see what happens with Sunflash. We're gonna get some lit 2s going out. Oh dear, there goes the red. There is it gonna be. There goes Tia. Ooh, that ninja not really doing a lot. Yeah, might as well just temper. Cheeky Bane. No, not gonna do it. Okay, fair enough. Temper coming out.
Trying to conserve cast, going with the lock 2 instead of the temper, wants to hold on to that for the Chaos fight. Fire 3 coming out, taking out the black mage, that takes that, those casts off the table.
Yep, but he has the temper helm, so it's okay. There you go, there's that Vorpal doing Vorpal things.
Those life casts, life 2 and 1 doing good work for both him and his teammate getting through with all the party members back up.
Absolutely, you gotta love seeing it.
verifying what's where, getting the ribbon switched around, not keeping the ribbon on the ninja, really wants those casters alive.
Don't blame him at all. He's gonna need them. He's gonna require tempers and fast, and yeah. And remember, Jay already did this. He knows there's a cure 4 in the pool. So at this point,
Ruse, lock 2, and
fast.
the fast shirt.
So at this point, the decision that you have to make for Sunflash: do you pour all your things into lock 2, tempers, and everything else, and wait for the cure 4? Because I don't think you're going to be able to beat the cure 4 in time.
That seems like a solid strat, given the intel he's got from his teammate. He could also, gonna put a fast, possibly stack some some power onto that ninja. It's got a katana rolled up, and it may not be the highest of levels, but a fast ninja with a katana is still potential damage.
Absolutely. More tempers being thrown into that Vorpal. Make that thing the sharpest sword in the game. And there goes the ninja, unfortunately. So, nope, that katana not going to be much of help. Alright, so we're going to keep... Yeah, I'm going to go... No, lock it. Yep, do the lock, yeah. And I think... Did the ninja have the temper helm?
I do not know if he had the temper helm, but there is a lack of temper...
Nope, there's the temper stick right there.
Yeah, but he's got saber. No, he doesn't have saber.
Nope.
Item, does he?
Nope. They didn't go back to the princess to grab it. Lit coming out. We're gonna use classic lit. There's the cure 4. Okay, so now he knows it's time to go. And there's a nuke coming, and he knows that because he's been told the intel. Swing 4 hits for 881. Block coming out. Let's make that chaos less dodgy. Quad X. Could try chaos, but no. Lock again. Goodbye. Swing at that Vorpal. 3 hits for 886. Nuke coming out. That will be the end. Oh, here we go. Swing at that Vorpal. 3 hits for 400. He's got the cure. That's good. He'll keep himself alive. Meanwhile, the game's still telling us that the passed out dead red mage is still paralyzed. 5 hits for 755. Ice 2, nobody cares. Swing and a miss. Swing and not a miss. 4 hits for 758. Swing and a miss. Swing back. 6 hits, there it is! Get your GGs out in chat. The end. So, for an official time, let's go back to the room. The race results will show that the has-beens and the wannabes finished at 1 hour 18 dead on. GGs out in chat. Oh,
and we are
and
joined
look
in the booth by our runners.
With 2 of them.
Jeez.
We got 2 of them. We have Luffy and we have Sunflash.
Hey, you have 3 of them.
There's Jake. We're still waiting on Shum. There's Shum. Everybody's here.
Shum.
Gentlemen.
Oh, I know what you're doing now. My bad.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be pulled in. I was gonna.
I was working on it, and then I realized it would have happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I caught it.
No, you're good. I appreciate that. I almost look like a jerk.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations to the new kids on the block for powering through and getting the win and moving on to the next round. Jay, Sunflash, that race was a lot closer than I think that the new kids want to admit. It was good.
See, that's what I'm told. It didn't feel close.
It was. I mean, that's the reality. You guys actually were doing quite good as far as I can see.
He sounds shocked.
No, but you know what? I have questions. I do have questions.
Oh god.
Yeah, here we go. Let's go.
So, the Vorpal. Yeah, everyone loving this. That was great to see for people who have told me that yeah, but the Vorpal.
And they don't give you an option besides slapping.
But the Vorpal, it did work.
Well, when you fill the pool noodle full of cement, yes, it works.
It worked very well. I was watching the whole time and very happy. I'm happy to see a lot of carbonation and bubbles. Thank you, everyone who did that. Once again.
Accidental, but you're welcome.
I feel bad I didn't get into mermaids this time. I'm sorry.
You know what, Luffy? I'm okay. Yeah, that was I think a big We did see a lot of running around looking for the ruse. I wasn't sure if Luffy and Shun were going to go grab it, but they certainly did. Which
We were talking about it. We weren't sure, but we thought it'd be the best idea.
I sort of forced him to go down this really deep rabbit hole for Northwest, and I was halfway down. I go, oh my god, we don't have a chime. One of these is going to be the chime. And then we
After
discovered
looking at Carrying Kraken, I think you needed it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Luffy, you cheesinator.
Oh, don't look at me. You missed the good one, man.
No, I didn't miss that. But you
got.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, all right. Luffy got the 3 fiend ones with the.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The cheesinator
missed my
right
Kraken
there.
too. You missed my Kraken too, bro.
Yeah.
You dismissed my first brack and then you completely whiffed on the second. I didn't.
Did not see it. There it is. But
Yeah.
that was. I mean, you guys were very, very close to each other in time going in. Actually, you all were. It was. Although we saw Luffy land and be like, nope, stop, gotta go back, heal pots.
Well, that was my partner in my ear reminding me, and shout out to him, and why he's got my back.
Shun making sure that you go in there with the appropriate amount of heal pots and we don't have another incident.
Yeah.
What do I do if not plan?
Exactly. Yeah. It could feel bad. Like, you don't want to get down onto that Kraken floor and suddenly be at like 11 when you should be in like the 30s or the 40s, and panic sets in.
I have been there and I have done that as well, so I understand completely. It's not a fun thing. It's not a fun place to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, you're going to be waiting for your next opponent.
Ooh.
Your next opponent will either be Pizza Power or the Burn Fiends.
Nice.
Now that match has finished. I'm not spoiling it for anybody, so you can go watch it at your leisure. But this was a very, very entertaining race. I gotta say, it nothing really nasty. The Lefane find was huge. You guys definitely needed some magic at the early stages.
Yep.
Oh, brother.
It seems to be in these games. Like, Lefane is everything.
Oh, no question.
Mm-hmm.
No question. But Jay, welcome back to the Power Hour. It's good to have you back. We'll see you here
Oh
more
god,
often,
that's
I
going
hope.
on tonight, isn't it?
That's what you're on. Sir, you know better than this. You know this is our show.
He's on several things, I think, but also on here.
I forget about this.
Like I said, on several things.
How dare you?
Caffeine.
Fair.
Yes, I am not surprised to know that you're completely jacked to the nines on caffeine. So as for the has-beens and the wannabes, how did the tournament go for you guys? I mean, I know it wasn't what you expected, but you know what? That was a great run. So any thoughts, any feelings about the whole thing?
You think this isn't what we expected?
I mean, true.
This was about half an hour faster than I expected, but yes.
I mean, to be fair, this is you probably drew the hardest matchup that you possibly could.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we kind of fumbled our qualifier a chunk, and ow.
I'm not talking about it. I'm not going to bring it up. Jay is my friend. Jay is my co-host. I'm not.
Okay. Also, fine. I'll say it. Jay fumbled it, and I had the clean breeze through.
You're not wrong.
Whoa.
I'm
Also,
not,
I'm
really
working
not.
for him in the morning, so I'm going to be carrying all the heavy stuff. I don't care.
yeah,
Yep, you are.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going. So with that, with the has-been and the wannabe team being sidelined, looking at what's ahead, who are you going to put your bets on? Who's going to take this? Who's going to win this?
Oh my. Yes.
Yes, is that Jay? Come on, we hold our people on this show to account, sir. We do. You wouldn't accept that answer from a pulp question, would you?
No, I wouldn't. You're right.
Come on, man. We got.
I gotta put my cheering here behind Danny and Fizzle.
Gonna go with.
Sorry, guys.
Trash Island.
Cop out.
Family comes first. I get it.
It's Trash Island supports Trash Island. I understand that. I totally get that.
Speaking of Danny, how'd you guys like the seed?
It was pretty kind.
See, I thought it was fine.
See,
Yeah.
the only Danny thing I saw was that stone touch on the arachnids or stone poison.
Oh.
I blinked and I had someone turned into a statue.
I did the same thing. I said the same thing. Like, I looked away and I was looking at our tracker, and I looked back and two of my party members were stoned. I'm like, something.
What
stone
happened?
touch. I don't remember which one. It was either an arachnid or a spider, but it's bad.
It was the arachnids. I remember because I had like 6 of the suckers in front of me, and I'm going, oh, I can't stay here anymore. Bye.
Yeah, Shum's like, I'm on Earth 2 right now. I should probably leave. I'm like, that might be a good idea.
Yeah. We talk about the jerk birds.
The jerk birds. Yep, I was about to say that. The jerk birds.
They were bad. They were bad.
The Perilous, yeah.
Yeah.
The glare, glance, they had something that was nasty.
And Blaze.
they had sleep, and they had Blaze too. I only saw the 2 garbage.
Mhm.
And fire too, if that wasn't enough.
Yep.
Yeah, the
They
two
were-
jerk-
The funny thing about the jerk birds is I hate insta spells. Like, I hate insta kills. They never work for me. Just like 12.5% is a lie. Insta kills are a lie. Everything's a lie at this point. But Jay's in my ear going, no, just zap them down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So my black
It
mage
does.
in slot 4 goes, all right, I got a zap spell. Why not? Lands on nothing. All right. And I proceed to die out of that encounter.
My
And
black
then
mage
Jay
is in
says
slot-
something. Yeah, his was in slot 3 and just wipes the board.
See, that's set RNG for you. That's set RNG. You
And
gotta
I'm
be careful
going-
with that.
I hate insta spells. That's the answer.
You hear it here first. Exclusive OJ Power Hour hot take. Sunflash Rune. Ain't no insta-kill spells ever again. We'll
The
take them out.
truth will not be denied.
Not even
hot
Quad X. No respect for Quad X. Come on.
I did not see anyone
Quad
do
X
Quad X.
gets a maybe. It's kind of shaky with Quad X. It
I
at
did-
least has a either it's going to work or it's not.
That's
I-
true.
But
I'm disappointed I didn't see a single Quad X go
I-
out.
I
was
quad
it?
X'd Tia 2.
Oh, yes, you did. That was the only one I saw, but I didn't see it from anybody else.
I didn't even buy it.
No, I think it shared levels with Nuke or something, and I just kept casting that one instead.
Yeah, I think was it promotion lock? No, Black Mage can learn all of level 6 for promo. Never mind, I'm just dumb.
Oh no, it was by itself. I don't know. It was level 6 by itself.
Yeah, Nuke was, what, level 5?
6. Just double
I
checked it.
think quad X shared with Brack and Lock 2.
Ah.
Oh, okay. I think I bought Rack.
yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We
It was
saw,
Brack and Nuke.
we saw a Zaptlich, we saw a Baned Tia, and a Baned Kraken. From one guy. But I will
Okay,
say
yeah.
that Carrie 2, that's right, Carrie 1, definitely did not like anything you guys did. She punched hard.
so there was that conversation, was it earlier today or yesterday in the co-op channel about, you kind of got to put some respect on Carry 1.
That was
in
today.
Vince's flag set. That was today. And so I'm going to heal up and give her the respect she needs. And apparently I did not say the dinner I brought to the table was not nice enough because I got thrown right out the door really hard.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Luffy. Did you slap a fiend with a black wizard at one point by mistake? And it was hilarious to see.
Yeah, I think
It was Kraken or
the-
Tia.
I think it was the zap on carry. It was supposed to be a lock, but it was a mismenu. So I think you were laughing at me, and I was like, "But it was a mistake."
Oh yeah, I keep track of of some of these things. Not everything. It's 4 streams. It's a lot. I mean,
The mistakes, that's all he keeps track of, only the
Yeah.
mistakes.
That's fine. That's
Mhm.
fine. Hold me accountable. I am no better than anyone else.
no comment on that because you are moving on. Now remember, you will face the winner of Dark Moon Maddie and Woo Bear and Peasants.
Scary.
I wish you the best of luck no matter what you get. Don't get me wrong, I the OJ Power Hour would like official restream rights to that. Because
He's got a wait a week though. I don't know if he can.
what's that?
If we wait a week for that.
I know. I know the community wants what it wants.
Mhm.
Well, Jay, as half of the co-host of this show, anything you want to say? Because I mean, it's your show too, bud.
Nah, I am trying to calm down now from a race that was a heck of a lot closer than it should have been.
I'm going to disagree on that, but that's just me. You learned from what happened the last time.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not saying it. Just I refuse because it's But I mean this was highly entertaining for everyone involved. Close. At one point it was a chaos, Carry and Kraken all on screen at once.
Mhm.
That's how close this
Yeah.
race was in the end.
It was nice to look at the 10-minute delay and see us all on Fiends, like the final Fiends.
Yep, it was something. I was just like, damn, this is gonna be great.
So, did you guys catch the Cure 4?
I think we all did.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
a lot of people did. It was,
I was mostly thinking Oslotto's call on it.
yeah, I
heard that, yeah.
I will fully admit to the calm curse on that, where I was like, at least I'm not going to see a Cure 4, and boom, Cure 4.
you.
Yep,
It was. Yeah.
it was me. Nope, totally on me on that one, gentlemen. I can get blamed for that all you want. That was me calling
No,
it
because
in.
we were talking and
Yeah.
we were talking in the room beforehand, basically going, "Oh yeah, we found that." And so, was it Luffy? Were you second, or was Shum second into that? And
I
you
saw
just-
I saw it first, and then it gave Shun just the opportunity to just keep tempering and sabering and waiting for it to start swinging.
I think we were both just like, don't attack him. Just
Yeah.
ruse and temper.
Yep.
Yep. As soon as you got through and we saw Sun Flash go up, it's like, yep, he's not even gonna bother doing anything but getting that Vorpal into the best weapon in the game, which it already
Yeah.
is. Even better.
Sorry. But yes,
It did
three
work.
temper casters on one Vorpal will work eventually, particularly if Cure 4 that you're waiting on is that deep into the
Yeah.
Yeah.
list.
It was deep. I will say that was a deep one.
Yeah. The nuclear after that was also slightly spooky,
Yes.
but at that point, I think my next turn is when I killed him. So
yeah, you were
Shun knew that he was fine after that too.
swinging to the moon, my friend. Swinging to the moon. Odoran, exactly. It's a +5. It was a real sword. It's awesome. I will defend that sword no matter what.
It's a fine weapon. There's
Now-
just other ones that are better.
Well, the Masa was not great either.
Now, that would have been probably the second best sword in the seat to the katana. Was probably that Vorpal.
Yeah, because the Masa rolled what, if I remember, +1?
Yes.
Yes, that was it. Because someone picked it up. I
We
think
both
Shum
skipped
did.
it.
I think Shum grabbed it.
He did, yeah.
I
He
just
went
in
for
case
it.
the red mage was doing nothing, which it wasn't doing anything, but I still didn't want to swing and waste time.
It's very fair. Menuing does waste a little bit of extra time just to press that little button.
Yep.
Does.
It gave me the
That's a good
opportunity
part of
to
this.
get ahead and tell him about Kraken too. So because I had the Vorpal on the
Yeah.
thing that he didn't pick up.
Yes, you did, Goofy. Yes, you did.
That was part of the slight meta game. Going, I'm about to pull Kraken, and I haven't seen the dot done yet. I'm not grabbing that thing.
That's you know what? That's totally fair.
Yeah.
I can't argue with you on that. It wasn't really worth it. I mean, that Vorpal did work, and this will be forever known as the Vorpal race in my mind. Whether or not
So,
anyone wants to admit it, it is the truth. It's
It's a fine
Lu-
weapon.
Luffy being the Cheesinator and a Vorpal seed. Fantastic. Love it.
You're
Sounds
more
good.
polarizing the race.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, all right.
If you've never seen the show, you will know that one of the pulp questions is always the same: Katana or Vorpal. And there is only one answer.
Katana.
We've been
Katana.
over. I did not see
Katana.
you swinging it, Luffy.
I had the katana on the ninja.
But what were you doing the damage with?
The katana.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
If I had found a katana, I would have been ninja carry, flat out.
Yeah.
I was gonna use the Vorpal.
Never
but then
trust a Vorpal. Never trust a Vorpal
Never
until you have to.
never trust a Masa. I will state that, and I will state that for the
No,
record.
of course not. You go X-Cal.
There was no X-Cal.
Katana and X-Cal. I know, that's why I would have gone katana. Aren't you listening?
Oh,
my God.
My. So,
There's
That-
a reason I'm banned, but continue.
oh, we banned no one on the Power Hour. We enjoy having all of our guests on the Power Hour. It entertains our fans. With that, we are coming to the end of what has been a fantastic OJ Power Hour special. I would like to give a huge thanks to our trackers who showed up, Windfox and Akir, especially to Thavian Hawk and Windfox who showed up last minute to take the place. Odoran, I'm glad your internet's working, because if this happened tomorrow, it would be a lot worse. Because tomorrow is the Kraken O's versus Team Biscuit, match number 2.
Good luck.
Good luck,
You
everyone.
know what? We're gonna go in there. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna do what we did last time, and hope to God we didn't get a chaos that was that bad ever again. Because that was rough. Meanwhile, there will be a bit of a lull between the next match for the Nuke Kids. You guys, like I said, you guys will have to wait to see who your opponent is. I'm not spoiling what the other race finished tonight. You can go and watch it yourself. It was on FFR 2. You can go find the VOD. With that, Jay, the man of the hour.
Ah,
Why don't you take us out, sir?
what? Who? When? Where? Why?
I've
I
been
guess
talking.
thank you for. No, you're good. Thank you for joining us in this special. That's it for us tonight. We're still trying to figure out exactly what's going to come on for the podcast for next week, so we'll post it in the chat whenever we know. We're in a kind of lull trying to figure out what's going on here. But otherwise, do it.
There's a lot going on, and yeah, it's been a busy time in the server. So, yeah, we
Exactly.
we look forward to seeing everybody back next week. We'll have something fun planned, something special. Once again, congratulations to the Nuke Kids for moving on. Thank you to Ikir and Windfox and Thavian for helping me out on the OJ Power Hour special. Once again, Sunflash and my good friend Jay Scheidel, thank you both for giving us the opportunity to do the restream and to talk over it. Jay, take us out.
I just did.
Then that's it. I have been Oslodo, your restreamer, your host, and the guy pressing buttons. We will see you in the next round.